We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Polar Bears and the New York Mets. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Brian Gore, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Now in the box, Fabio Koufax. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Gonzalez is there. One pitch, one out.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 1, Crawford.
At the plate, Shmuel Foppert, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 67 degrees, our game time temperature. One out, nobody on. Fouled away. Maybe lucky to get a piece there. It stays 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The third baseman.
Stepping up now, Connor Pitts. He takes his first trip to the plate here, fresh off a 4. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
The 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a hard liner, but foul. Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Lamont Mishmerheisen. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Pitts, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now a throw over to first. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And another foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Epa Jira will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Standing in, Michael Brunk. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Michael Brunk.
Now the pitch. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Brunk, a native of New Jersey, the Garden State as it's known. He was taken in the very late rounds back in the draft of 2019.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Michael Brunk is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Now here it comes. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Johnny Gates.
In now, Johnny Gates. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Lukrensky waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mets turned away here in the first. We'll head to the second at Citi Field. 0-0 here on the show. So striding forward now, DeVore Haddock took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. First delivery to him on the way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Chipper Bonser.
So digging in now, Chipper Bonser, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
First pitch of the at-bat. That's a good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And he fouls this one off. From 1-1 pitch. No score here as we play inning number 2. Straight away right. Gonzalez is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. So coming to the plate, John Pitts. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
First pitch on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
And it's fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to center field. Baez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Next will be the cleanup hitter. Luis Alvarado comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Luis Alvarado.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting 6, the center fielder, Vernon Baez.
So stepping in, Vernon Baez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Swung on and missed. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Foppert will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Next up for New York, Louis O'Neill, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Foppert is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go now to the top of the Settling in now, Gregory Pitts. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone into the upper tank. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 36 on the year for him. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Stepping in, Gaylord Lakrensky. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
First pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch.
Nope.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Fouled off. Base is empty here with nobody out. Fouled away. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Hot shot down the line. And that's through for a hit. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day. In now, Fabio Koufax, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. Nobody out, runner on first. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Now the 2-0 home. Outside, 3-0 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. The 3-1 comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Shmuel Foppert. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Ready with the 2-0. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full 3-2.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping up to the plate, Connor Pitts. First offering on its way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Runners are at first and second with one away. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black. In the dirt here. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. First and second now, one man out. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Once again a 3-2. And he misses with that one, ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone, so you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Lamont Mishmerheisen. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Now the 1-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Bases are loaded with only one out. Three and 0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-0. Oh, and it misses, ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Striding forward now is the DH, Devore Haddig. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Haddig is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands.
Yeah, barrel awareness, Matty, and this guy has it. I don't think it's something that can be taught. I don't care how many hours you put it in the cage. This guy has the ability to put barrel on baseball consistently, no matter what side it's coming from.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. So now to the plate, Chipper Bonser, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This is worst case scenario for the pitcher. As the offensive player, man, smile on your face knowing you're sitting fastball right down the middle.
Here's the 2-0. 2-1 now.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He's set. The 3-2. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 3 runs already home here. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Two out, bases loaded. Hit hard towards center. That's in there, base hit. 1 run is scored. The run scores from second, now a 5-0 lead.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
2 balls, no strikes.
Great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bruns there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Syracuse leads this one 5-0. Stepping into the box, Antonio Arroyo, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch on its way. And a swing through on an off-speed pitch. Looked like he was actually a little late on that one. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. And he fouls this one off. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate, Jonas Gonzalez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 10 home runs and 34 driven in. Hard on the ground toward short, reined in. Throw gets him, 2 down. Standing in, Martin Dias. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Foppert is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Striding into the box, Gaylord Leprensky. He reached on a single in his first try.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball that's upstairs. Hey! 2-1.
Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Wood backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now back.
Stepping into the box, Shmuel Foppert. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
And that's taken for strike 1.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Line toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Now a ball lined to the left side. It was a walk in his last trip. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. The next 0-2.
1 ball. 2
Wow,
strikes.
kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Next for the Mets, Michael Brunk back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
no doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Popped him up. Koufax moving to his left. 1 down.
Now batting.
Ready now, Clinton Wood.
Clinton Wood.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1. Wood, 30 years of age. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2025.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
The 3-1. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Hitter, Johnny Gates.
Now batting, Johnny Gates comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Fielded cleanly. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Striding in once again, Lamont Mishmerheisen. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
The count is 1-2.
Popped him up. Alvarado over to his left. And that's the first out of the inning.
The bat,
Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mets organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Into the box now, Devore Haddig, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Hit in the air to right field. Gonzalez is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, second base.
Digging in, Chipper Bonser. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Ball 3.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
The 3-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Into the upper deck, but foul. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 39 on the season for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
And with one swing of the bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed. He's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Now here's another one. Again, belted to deep right. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 35 now on the season as this lead swells to 7-0.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
Into the box, Gregory Pitts, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
The 2-0 on the way. And it's fouled away. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Baez has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Polar Bears are out in front here, 7-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs, so he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The first baseman.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Luis Alvarado.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1-0 the count. Here it comes. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 home is belted, and take a look at this. Deep to right center field, and it's gone. Solo shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
In now, Vernon Baez.
The center fielder.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to...
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line up, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Now at the plate, Louis O'Neill. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Stepping in now, Antonio Arroyo, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. 1 run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
Digging in to try it again, Jonas Gonzalez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Here's the 0-2. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
A little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
So now to the plate, Martin Diaz sent in the air out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Andy Fox takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
For the New York Mets, number 9, Andy.
At the plate, Gaylord Lukrensky. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 on its way. Fastball well outside. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single. So he continues to hit the ball well, his second hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Standing in now, Fabio Koufax. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Runners on the move for second. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Shmuel Foppert, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 pitch. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball two now.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Now the 2-0. A line shot to third base. And the runner gets back. No double play.
Now batting, third baseman, Connor.
Digging in, Connor Pitts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Michael Brunk, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Michael Brunk.
Here's the first pitch to him.
No, that's down.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
At the plate, Clinton Wood. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 home. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
To the plate now, Johnny Gates. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And this one misses inside. A ball, he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Luis Alvarado. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
0-1 the count. A runner on first with 2 away. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees. Throw over to first. Runner's back. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Now a move over to first. 2 out with the man at first. He stays alive, still 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Mets leave 1. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Marshall Inglet is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 4, Marshall Inglet.
Ready for another chance? Lamont Mishmerheisen. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Inglet features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. The 1-0. Fouled off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still 2-2. The pitch.
3-2.
DeVore Haddig waits on deck. This is foul right side. The next 3-2. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second as he kicks off the 7th with a leadoff double. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
DeVore Haddig stands in as he looks at a called strike. He waits. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Dias has a play. Makes the play. 1 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Chipper Bonser. From the stretch.
Ball, that's out.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Here he comes on 2-0. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. In now, John Pitts, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Gone! Back-to-back homers. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Estevan Gonzalez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box, Gregory hits. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
Almost got the corner, but it's inside for ball one.
Ball one strike. Nope.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball two. The 2-1. There's a swinging strike on the sinker.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
At the plate now, Gaylord Lukrensky, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Fabio Koufax would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. A payoff pitch one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. Another full count pitch home. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 34 home runs now on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Standing in now, Fabio Koufax, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Hit on the ground to short. He's right there. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Syracuse leads it 11-2. Ready for another shot now, Vernon Baez. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
Here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
The third baseman, number 5.
Into the box, Louis O'Neill. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Hot shot to third. And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out nod.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
At the plate, Antonio Arroyo, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A step on the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Syracuse is out in front 11-2. Striding in, Shmuel Foppert. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
The left fielder, number 1.
First offering on its way. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The third baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Connor Pitts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. A ball and a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
This is pulled into right. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Lamont Mishmerheisen.
Digging in and looking for more, Lamont Mishmerheisen. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Syracuse is on top here, 11-2. Now at the plate, Jonas Gonzalez. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
And he fouls this one off. Now here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Stepping in now, Martin Dias, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. No hits to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
And that one misses badly. It's ball two. Bases are empty, one man out. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. 6th home run on the season for him, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Yeah, Matt, it's always tough to score runs here at this big ballpark in Citi Field. Heck, D-Roll, they've moved the fences in a couple of different times here to make it easier for the Mets hitters.
You know, this has been such an impressive hitting performance today by this offense, considering the fact that we're in Citi Field, although aesthetically pleasing, not for an offensive ball player.
Now the 1-0. It is swung on and missed, strike one. One out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Called strike 2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Now at the plate, Clinton Wood. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. Two and one.
1 strike.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Runners on first with 1 down. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Number 2.
Now to the plate, the Mets DH, Johnny Gates. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. From the stretch. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. A run, a hit, and a man left. We've played 8 full. Syracuse leads this one 11-3. All set to start the 9th in this one. Next will be the designated hitter, DeVore Haddock. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Inside, ball 1.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Racing back the left fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Raymond Yang enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 15, Raymond Yang.
Chipper Bonzer will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. First offering on its way. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty here, nobody out.
Nope.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes is down.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Now the pitch.
3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now the payoff pitch home.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Knee high, he barehands it. Hey now. Now to the plate, John Pitts. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
A ball and a strike now. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And now a pitch on the way.
Oh, that's good.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in once again, Gregory Pitts. First pitch on its way, and he fouls this one off. The 0-1 delivery, and he misses with it. 1-1. Drives it out to deep right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Digging in, Gaylord Lukrensky. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
He's set, and the pitch.
No, inside.
Here's a look over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And he chased it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Syracuse is on top 12-3. Drew Bump is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Drew Bump.
Into the box now, Luis Alvarado starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch coming, here it is. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that is through into right field for a single.
The center fielder, number 13, Vernon Baez.
In now, Vernon Baez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Outside.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
So now to the plate, Louis O'Neill. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw on to first is in time to get him, and the Polar Bears will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
12-3 is the way this one ends. Syracuse, in a game with 7 home runs, earned the victory. Epa Jira earned his 9th win of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Brian Gore couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.